See a lot more fundamentally sound play from Noodle. Here we go.
All right, some excellent spacing each other out.
Good confirm.
And an early lead, good corner positioning. And that's the one thing you're gonna have to watch out for is Geki is gonna press buttons and you really have to teach him that he's not allowed to do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Bad jump puts Noodle in the corner. Spins the bar to get himself out. Misses that counter hit confirm. Gets it anyway.
Empty jump throw gets the stun.
That's the first throw of the set, so good on Nate to save it for that exact moment he needed it. Very, very aware of the level of stun.
Yeah.
Well done, Nate. He recently was in Alberta around the same time I was for Alberta Beatdown. He got second, Cereblast got third. So Alberta met Vancouver and Victoria in full force.
Yeah. Geki fighting this quarter frame. I really don't like that slide from Geki. He didn't really condition it. He kind of just got lucky that Nate stood up for a second.
He's really lucky that on the second time, Noodle didn't have to punish quite on deck.
Yeah. Got one now.
Nice confirm from Cammy.
I like that meaty jump in. Covers back roll nicely.
Yeah, he's been going for that command throw a lot. That's obviously like his first level Yomi, and Nate was aware.
Oh! Went for a meaty setup. Nate with the patience to stay down. These guys practice with each other a lot, so you're going to see a lot of familiarity for sure.
I like what's going on here. I've known Geki in the past to be at this range very, very fond of an EX Barcelona, but he's demonstrating a level of respect. He knows that Nate has the tools to deal with it. Ooh.
Nice change of the jump timing to avoid the micro walk.
All right, excellent.
We were just saying
That's
excellent.
Impossible.
That was no.
Impossible to react to sweeps.
Yeah. Sometimes.
I mean, sometimes you do that.
Yeah.
This would be an interesting narrative if Geki manages to take this set, though. He was one of the Red Bull reps that we sent out last year for the 3v3. He, Bruce, and Cereblast. It's very unlikely that Cereblast is going to be able to join this one, though.
Oh, stayed on the same side.
Gets the uppercut stuffed, and that's going to probably shake Nate a little bit.
Oh, gets caught with the EX Barcelona. We're going to see some damage here. Meaty
setup.
Oh, that's
but
invincible.
That's free frame, totally invincible. That's plus on block. Oh, yes. Oh, so we saw Vega go for the stand short there, and
the Party Boy special.
The Party Boy special, but Cammy's got very, very simple frame traps, very effective frame traps. There's really going to have to be a layer of conditioning before Geki gets that access to that sort of three-frame interruption back.
You guys can see the wheels in Geki's head turning there, literally, because his eyes kind of rolled when he was thinking.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, listen, you were the one who decided to not wake up, but interrupt with the three-frame. You're going to get.
Yeah. Woo! Look at this.
Good corner carry, not
damage.
Close enough for the. Excellent. And Nate, one of the few people who has those on deck with the V-reversal punishes. A lot of Vega players will use that because they can alter the timing to really, really challenge your ability to stay on top of them. That plus a three-frame normal, it can be almost more work. We saw earlier in the Ranks versus Geki matchup where Ranks just backed off because he didn't even want to deal with it.
Yeah,
nice uppercut. Ooh. Okay,
I like how Nate just walked there and just didn't challenge, didn't panic.
Yeah, we've seen, gets the maximum punish off of this. Well done. Goes for the grab so he gets something of a meaty, but again, that's part of the reason that I was exploring the Rashid character is to just have the ability to say, hey, I've got an uppercut.
Yeah.
It's powerful enough to really, a lot of these games are automatic and bam, here we go again. Geki still looks pretty commanding in this though.
Activation. Oh, missed the confirm there.
Ooh, misses the dive kick. Oh, and
he got
very patient.
At least he got something out of it. Went for a V-trigger or V-skill mix-up, didn't get anything out of it.
All right, here we are very close with the nice.
Good call out.
I mean, at that range, there's very little that Cammy was going to be able to do.
Yeah.
So Geki doing a good job of holding his own in this match. Color me actually surprised. I hope Geki doesn't watch this replay because I don't want him to think I respect him at all.
Yeah, he watches every replay.
Geki, you're trash. I don't respect you at all. All right.
Activation.
Activates. Sits on the nice catch of the jump back.
Gets it.
Not sure what he was going for there. Maybe the throw tech. I don't really think Nate has threatened with throw enough, and the mid-screen is really the least dangerous place to take a throw from Cammy.
Yeah.
If you're not riding on a lot of stun, okay, gets that interruption. You really have to be on point with your frame trap. He will not hesitate. It's looking all Geki right now. We might see ourselves a quick 1-1. Honestly, yeah, into super.
Yeah.
Can you uppercut this? All right.
Yeah.
If he managed to uppercut that, he probably could have interrupted. It was still going to be a hard fight to get back on top, but
Yeah.
that one time that an uppercut was just completely blown up by Vegas Barcelona, and we've seen Nate hesitate so much to go to that option. So very well timed on Geki's part.
Absolutely.
And that's one of the powers of both a move like that and something like EX Devil's Reverse, is you can make people afraid of their own anti-airs.
Yeah. All right, so Noodle again pushing the pace. We're seeing these plus frame lights and these frame traps. Geki is getting caught hitting buttons.
Not any substantial confirm, but still a series of frame traps, enough to really condition him into stop. Nice. Goes for the throw option there, so he was really hoping to find Vega standing. This is going to be a lot of damage. And this is a very dramatic thing that we see from Nate. Is he's very good at significantly changing the way he plays after a loss.
Yeah. We were talking about it earlier on stream, how Nate, in terms of playing defense, is very solid, but can turn it on at a moment's notice. The strength of the character, Cammy, can do that. And there we're seeing he switched, he got defense off. Oh, he missed that air.
Tries to do anything but an uppercut, but unfortunately, like, uppercut is still
the best answer.
I mean, at the end of the day, Cammy's back medium punch is probably the best answer, but because of how tricky Vega can be with the positioning, it's really hard to get the input for that. And a forward medium punch is just going to get blown up.
Exactly. So we want to see uppercuts as the optimal answer. Geki taking that round back very quickly. Again,
and that's like 3 for 3, 4 for 4. Excellent anti-air on Geki's side. Going to go for the damage because there's no point going for a setup against an experienced player like Noodle. That damage. He
wanted low forward there for confirmation.
Doesn't have the meter, or he does have the meter, but decides not to go for it.
But big time damage there on this final round.
Spends that meter out of necessity to not get into the obvious anti-air position.
Now Geki
we see Noodle running out of steam a little bit. Where is this energy? The first round was looking so sharp.
Nice walk up and throw.
All right. We're about even on life.
Oh, that was a dive kick.
The missed input. Oh, it's a good thing Vega has a claw on, because Nate was so still there. He would have just absolutely eaten that command throw mix-up.
Another slide.
Another slide.
My goodness, he's taken...
We're seeing people walking backwards. We're seeing, with Vega, we're seeing them so afraid of the potential for command grab that they're walking backwards, and they're opening the door for that slide.
Yeah.
That slide is unreactable on the best of days, but who's going to sit still anymore?
Exactly. Is this Geki conditioning Noodle, or is
this is a year of Geki conditioning.
Yeah, probably.
He is the sweep guy.
Yeah.
He's finally starting to turn that around, and that just opens the door for him to be the sweep guy again.
Noodle has gone to character select.
He's. I mean, I like his guile, but I really don't know.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I 100%
But he struggles.
agree with you.
I've talked to Nate before, and he says that he struggles in this matchup a little bit. He feels that it is ultimately Cammy favor, but as a personal thing, he struggles with it a little bit.
No, that makes 100% sense.
So, the narrative. Oh, thank you very much, Mr. Clinton with the water. He is an excellent, hospitable man. All right, shout-outs to Clinton, the TO.
So Geki is sitting on game point.
A game lead, looking very crisp, making
slide.
Noodle afraid of anti-air DP.
He's making Noodle afraid of standing up at this point. Good gracious.
It's powerful, and
punish time. Back to the corner. Is that Vegas max punish? Nice V reversal.
It's not Vegas max. It's not the max punish, but honestly, from the positioning advantage that he got from that, I respect the logic behind that.
Okay. So now we're seeing the throw loops from Nate.
Ooh, just misjudges that throw distance just slightly and recovers in time for the anti-air. My gosh.
Back throw for meter build, and
yes, I meter build. With the excellent awareness to know that throw is going to be just enough. And that's the Geki special. When he knows that you are no longer excellent cross under. when he knows that you're no longer confident in anti-airing Barcelona, he can do it from full screen and he'll catch anything. But even if he doesn't, will you be able to respond in kind?
Wow, a rare non-confirmed from Noodle.
A non-confirm into a missed dive kick. We're really seeing Noodle a little bit on tilt right now. Excellent
that's
DP,
beautiful.
we're back. We've got the counter hit. We've got the quick game too. We're heading into the final game. This is closer than I anticipated.
Yeah, absolutely. I expected, no offense to Geki.
I expected a clean
Noodle to
Nate
be
sweep.
super
Geki is really leveling it up right now.
The thing that Geki is punishing right now is Noodle's execution. We've seen several execution errors on Noodle's part that has created some maximum punish opportunities, and Noodle has shorted up in that last game. Let's see if he can hold it up for the rest of this one.
And now that Noodle is unsure of his execution, we see we're already in the corner.
Yeah, he's just walking. They're walking.
He's just walking him straight into. Now the difficulty with Cammy is we've yet to see Geki appropriately punish Cammy's V reversal.
Yeah.
Which means that being in the corner is always the hitbox.
He found it.
Okay, we're back in the mid screen. We're starting to see Noodle a little bit more confident in taking an aerial approach. Excellent buffer.
All right, air to air. Okay, Noodle's confidence is high right now.
Yeah, I mean, that's a very confident motion from Geki. No rise to make sure that the meaty setup isn't automatic. But we keep seeing him mess that dive kick up.
Okay, now we're seeing a punish.
Excellent. Thank goodness we're watching this man punish these slides finally. And hits him with the frame trap.
Yeah.
See Geki now with his back against the wall. We're starting to see him revert to some old habits. He's pressing buttons where he shouldn't be pressing buttons, but he was so clean before.
Yeah. I like this part of
this
Geki's
part
game.
is great. Okay, again, the throw's not that bad.
Nice anti-air.
Beautiful, beautiful. Recover that screen real estate, get the life lead, get some decent chip.
Oh, nice crouch fierce.
Oh, I'm not sure what that V skill was for. Goes to save it.
I don't
Goes
like
for
that.
the setup instead of the... That was some 11th level Yomi conditioning, and it's done. But that was well done, and you can see Nate's nervous. That was not the way he wanted to win, and Geki is like, he tasted it.
Yeah,
he tasted
the thing that I like,
sweet,
though,
sweet
or
victory.
the thing that should scare everybody, is that is Nate winning when he's not executing at his top.
That was a lot of stumbling on Nate's part, but we still saw the reactions are still there. The mind game is still there. The ability to know when to reverse and sort of put on the brakes versus when to go. Like,
yeah. All right, I'm up now. So I
all
will see you
right,
guys in a
well,
bit.
best of luck.